Hi Collective, is Ina. I am back with another reading for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope things are going good for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've already pulled some oracle cards for you guys. So I just pulled some cards to see how are you guys being perceived right now. Like in your love life, yes. Like how are potential lovers viewing you? How are the people that you're currently kicking it with or dating or maybe even in a relationship, some of you? How are people viewing you? But I also feel like it's like platonic energy here too. This is like romantic and non-romantic energy that's here in your reading. So I feel like right now at this time in your life with the Mabago card here, I feel like you, and we have the bodyguard here too. I feel like you guys are being perceived as someone who's very devoted. You know, you're very devoted to yourself. You're a very loving type of a person. People view you as very loving. I feel like people also see you as a person who loves love too. All right. I feel like individuals see you as like soft. Like if you're a woman, people view you as soft. You know, if you're a man, I feel like people view you as someone who's gentle and you have like a happy disposition. You know, I feel like people know not to mess with you. All right, because we do have the asshole card here, and like I said before, we have the bodyguard card. So I feel like people know, especially if you're a man, people know don't mess with you. But at the same time, you are gentle with people when you deal with them, especially people in your romantic life. And I also feel like you have a happy disposition. That's whether you're a man or a woman. You have a happy disposition, like you're a pleasant person, you know, to be around. Maybe you're a person who's usually in a decent mood. You know what I mean? We also have the rebirth card here. I feel like people also view you as someone who's very busy. You always have things to do. You always have something on your to-do list. Things that you got to get done to check off the list. You know what I'm saying? They view you as very busy. But also with the rebirth card here, I feel like people perceive you as someone who's been through a lot. You know what I mean? You've been through a lot, you know, and you're not the same way you used to be. You're also being viewed as someone who's gone through a huge life change, you know, like you're in part 2 of your life. That's what it's giving. No matter how old you are, you know what I mean? It's like whatever life you used to live, you got rid of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was like, I don't want this life. Take it back. You got a new life now. You know what I mean? And that's where the soulmate card comes in. Soulmate, the number 49. I feel like people are perceiving you right now as soul family. Like they feel connected to you. You know, when people meet you, they feel like they've known you. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they should be your friend, or you two are supposed to be friends, you know what I mean? Or, you know, if these are potential lovers, when you're meeting these people, they feel very connected to you instantly. They have a soul recognition with you and they feel drawn to you. They feel like, oh my God, I really feel like I should be dating this person, or I really feel like this is someone that I'm supposed to be intimate with, is really what I'm getting. We also have the number 34, knowledge. So some of you guys could be in your early 30s, or you could be 34. You could be in your early mid 30s. Okay. But I also feel like people are viewing you as someone who's very knowledgeable. You know a lot of things, and it's because of what you've been through. I feel like whether you tell this to people or not, they're definitely perceiving you as someone who's been through a really tough cycle in your life. Like whatever that old life was that you threw away, in exchange for this new life that you're currently creating, people perceive it as having been tough for you. And whatever toughness you went through, it left you with a lot of knowledge and it left you with a lot of wisdom. So really people view you as someone who's very knowledgeable, very wise. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are perceiving you. It's almost like if you want to learn something, go talk to the collective. You know what I mean? Like the collective guide you. If you need some advice, go to the collective. Some people could also be viewing you as a teacher. You could literally be a teacher, all right, of any kind. But I really do feel like people do perceive you as a teacher, like basically just someone that they can learn from, that they can gain knowledge from, especially when it comes to like life experience or things that you should be doing, or even maybe even advice in love. You know, you could have had tough cycles in love too. That could have been one of the things you threw away. We have the number 5, conflict and defeat here, which is the 5 of swords. And then you have the number 13, transformation, right? So I feel like, I know this is about how people perceive you, but also what I'm getting is like you have like soul family around you. Like you have a group of people around you where there are literal soulmates there, like people who you are meant to connect with. And I feel like this has taken place because you have changed. I feel like people view you as a force, someone who's very powerful, someone who creates change. You're not afraid of change. Also, with this my Bago card, I feel like people view you as someone who's very courageous, because this card talks about a woman whose father taught her how to yield the sword, but not to attack others, but to defend herself. So I feel like people view you as someone like you don't start trouble with people, but if they bring it to you, you have no problem finishing it. Like you are a person who will defend yourself. Like you don't have no problem at that, and you're very good at it. That's the thing too. I feel like you're very good at it. So if anyone tries to one up you or attack you or do or say something to you you don't like, you call them out or you will say something about it. But when the way you do it, how you do it in a way where you look like the victor, or you're the one who got the upper hand some sort of a way, because you're very skilled at your speech, like how you talk. You're very good at that. And I feel like this could be intimidating to some of your haters that could be around you. Okay. Some people who may want to attack you or want to talk shit on you, these would be people who never do it to your face. Not necessarily because they're afraid of you, but they are afraid of what you will say to them, how you'll say it. You could be a very eloquent speaker. You know, you are just good with words. Some of you guys could be like rappers too. Like you're just very good with words. You just know how to put words together. You could be like a rapper. You could be a writer of some kind of poetry or something like this. And I feel like, yeah, you definitely could be like a future author or an aspiring author, or maybe you have already published a book at some point, maybe about your life, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. People don't want the smoke with you because people can't stand toe to toe with you when it comes to verbal exchanges, because you gonna take them, you gonna take the people out. That's how people are viewing you. I feel like with this Five of Swords energy, people know that you've been through a lot. People also are perceiving you as someone who goes against the grain. You're like the black sheep. But you make it cool to be the black sheep though. Now you got the other white sheep out here dyeing their fleece black, because you're making it cool to be different. You're making it cool to stand out. You make it look so good, collective. And I feel like that's how people are perceiving you. You inspire people to change. You inspire people to go through a transformation. You inspire others to release things in their life that they know they should have been released it, but for whatever the reasons they were afraid to do it. But when they meet you, collective, you inspire them to do this because you've actually done this yourself. And again, I really do feel like a strong soulmate connection around you, but not only in love, but platonically too. I feel like there is a sisterhood or a brotherhood that's coming in for you, specifically maybe of 3 or more people that may end up being very close to you in this season, you know. And I do feel like these will be people who feel like they're going to perceive you as like soul family. They're going to, even though you guys aren't blood, they're going to look at you as family. You know what I mean? The collective is family. Like, that's my person. And I also feel like, because this card talks about too how she had an army of men who came and protected her. So I feel like whoever these friends and lovers are that are coming to your life are people who are going to be very guarded and very protective over you. These are people who won't allow others to talk shit on your name behind your back when you're not there. Or they're just not going to allow people to talk shit on you, period. You know what I'm saying? Period. I feel like you have a group of people, I feel like they're around you right now, or they're slowly trickling into your life. These are going to be people who are very protective over you and your energy, because they know that you've been through a lot already, or at least this is how they're perceiving you, as someone who's been through a lot. Or maybe as you guys get to know each other, they'll find this out. So these will be people who will be like, you know what, the collective doesn't deserve that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Leave the collective alone, goddammit. Like, that's what I'm getting, you know? I also feel like, also some of you guys, because the Uber driver card came out, so I feel like people are perceiving you as a hustler. You do what it takes to get the job done. So you guys have a 9 to 5. You got a side hustle. You guys could actually be Uber drivers. You could do like Lyft, or you could deliver, you know, like DoorDash and stuff like this. Like, you're gonna get to the bag. Like, you gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? You gonna get some money out here. Also with stunt double and exorcist, and with sneakerhead too. I feel like you guys have a really great sense of style. I feel like that's how people are perceiving you, as someone who's very fashionable. You really know how to put an outfit together. Some of you guys really could be sneakerheads. Maybe you really do love shoes like retro Jordans, or retro like Kobe shoes, or I don't know that much about sneakers, you guys, but you could like retro like sneakers. Like, you could really be a sneakerhead. Or maybe you like the original Air Force Ones, or maybe you like the retro, well, the Yeezys when they first came out. I don't know, it's something like this, you know, but you have really good style. Or you could just like shoes in general. You know, if you're a woman, maybe you're really into boots. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you really like boots. Maybe you had those thigh boots, but they be like super cute. Maybe they be studded out. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people view you as someone who has really great style. And I feel like people like take like pages from your book of style. Like, if you wear it, it's hot. Like, you inspire people to maybe get a similar outfit or something like this. And with that stunt double and exorcist card, I also feel like people around you notice that other people are trying to embody your energy. Like, they're trying to be like you, collective. You have people around you currently who are trying to be like you. They're trying to, like, with stunt double here, like, I don't know, walk like you, talk like you, dress like you. You know what I mean? If you're a guy and your shoe game is hitting, you got other guys out here who trying to step up their shoe game because they try and be like the collective. And I feel like people are noticing this, though, especially those who resonate like as your soul family, like people who really feel like, oh my God, I really relate to the collective. These people, and even your haters, okay, they notice that people are trying to be like you. It's like when people say things a certain way, walk a certain way, it's like, damn, that's how the collective do it. You know what I mean? It's like, you trying to be like the collective? It's only one collective, you know? But I feel like people see this about you, but it makes you even more admirable. Damn, for a lot of you guys, I feel like the people you have around you, they really admire you. Like, they really like you. They really look up to you. They fuck with you. Low key, though. I feel like people don't want to be in your face. Like, I don't know why. It's almost like people not trying to hide how they feel about you, but they just don't want to look like a groupie or a fan. But really, they kind of are. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I really feel like this is positive energy. But people are really fanning over you, but they don't want to be extra about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be labeled a groupie. You know, people have pride, you know? But they definitely are part of a secret fan club of the collective. They like you. They really fuck with you, collective. All right, so we have Mount Everest. And then we have ecstasy. So I also feel like people are perceiving you. Oh, yeah. And then we have the stay in your lane card. You're definitely someone who minds your damn business. You know, you stay out the way. You're not in drama. Because remember, you could bring the smoke, but you're not looking for the smoke. You know what I mean? You know how to finish a fight, but you're not the type of person who's trying to start a fight, you know? And I feel like I said, with my dog barking, I feel like you would not have to fight around these people, because there would definitely be someone who would stand up for you, because you're being viewed as someone who's positive. Basically, overall, you're a loving, kind, happy person. Why you fucking with the collective? There's no reason to even do that. That's what I'm getting. Even though you're more than capable of standing up for yourself. So whoever these people are, they definitely seen you do that. They've seen you get into your sword energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know you know how to put a person in their place. But it's like people don't want you to have to be that way. They like you, like, being kind. They like you being gentle. They like you being soft. That's how they want to see you. You know what I mean? They want to see you in that energy. So if someone comes fucking with you, it's like you got people around you who defend you. or this is how it will be, you know, because they just want you to be able to relax and continue to give out all of that good, beautiful energy that's so inspiring and admirable, because they really admire you. Now, people also perceive you as someone who is like a challenge. It's not easy to get close to you with the Mount Everest card here, but I feel like who's ever up for the challenge, I feel like this is more so in your romantic life. Even if you're a man, okay, people are viewing you as someone you're not easy to figure out, or you're not easy to get next to. But with the ecstasy card, it's like it's worth it if you can do it. You know, it's a challenge. It can be done. People have climbed to the top of Mount Everest before, but it was not easy. It is not for the faint at heart, you know. But it's like, if you do it, it's well worth it. With the ecstasy card here, it's 100% worth it to pursue the collective. If the collective ends up letting you in, that shit was worth it. So if people actually have decided to pursue you romantically, they're happy that they're doing that shit. They feel like it's worth it. They feel like they're going to be so happy and satisfied with you. You know what I'm saying? So then we also have the runner here. It says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. We have the golden mirror. All right. And it says self-absorbent, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. People look at you as someone who's very self-possessed or self-centered. All right. You focus on yourself. You're also a person who may be a bit avoidant emotionally in your romantic connections. So I feel like you guys have some people here, some romantic lovers or suitors or people you're kicking it with. They view you as someone who runs from intimacy. Is you avoid it, that's how they view it. And I feel like some of these lovers could be perceiving you as someone who may be used to chase love in the past. Maybe that's a part of, because people are saying that you're a new version of yourself, or you've undergone a huge transformation. You're in a new phase in your life where you're creating your life all over again. That's how you ended up knowing them, or that's how you ended up connected to them. So you have lovers who feel like you used to chase people in the past. They feel like you used to chase people in the past because you wanted to be praised, or you wanted to be accepted, or you wanted to be adored, but you don't do that anymore. And so it's like now you're quick to leave a situation, or now you're quick to leave a person alone. So you are really being viewed as someone who is very focused on yourself. You're selfish. If things don't go the way you want them to go, then you just walk away. Yeah, like, and you don't have a problem with doing that. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, I'm just walk away now. It's time to go. You know, like, it's not about me. Why the hell am I here? I'm not happy. Like, I don't know. And I feel like this could be why some people may be considering you an asshole. And I feel like this asshole energy could also extend out to like, not only, I feel like you have some romantic suitors who could view you as an asshole, whether you're a man or a woman, because they view you as someone who's self-centered. Some people may think you're conceited, especially if you're like really attractive. Some people may think that you're really into your looks, and this is why, you know, you're stuck up or you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because you look good. You know what I mean? But yeah, people view you as someone like, if a person or a relationship that you have with a person isn't benefiting you or making you feel good or putting you in some type of ecstasy, maybe so, then you'll walk away. Also, what I just got with that ecstasy card just then, I got a download. Like, some of you guys could be viewed as a person who will like walk away from people if the sex is bad. Like, you'll leave them alone and be like, I ain't messing with you no more. Like, your sex is bad. Damn, collective. But yeah, this is how people are perceiving you at this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some tarot so we can get a little bit more into it. So that's funny. All right, we have the King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have, like, it could be a specific person, but for a lot of you, it could be multiple multiple people who feel this way. But with the King of Pentacles that's here, the vibe that I'm getting is, number one, people are looking at you as a very strong manifester. Like, you are someone, you get what you want. You want it, you got it. You know, like that Ariana Grande song, I want it, I got it. Like, it's like that. It's like whatever you set your mind to, or whatever it is that you put your hands to do, you are actually able to do it. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you resonate as a feminine, you have a masculine energy here who's watching you, who really likes your ass, by the way. Okay, and I feel like this person is a great manifester as well. This is someone who's able to manifest the things that they want. And I also feel like this is someone who wants to, okay, so you got a masculine energy here around you. And if you're a man watching, you could be this masculine energy that I'm talking about. And this is how you feel about someone. But I feel like there is a masculine energy. And this person could wear like a suit and tie, because like that's what I'm seeing in this card with the guy back here. This could be someone who wears a suit and tie to work, maybe. All right. And for some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. Okay. Specifically two women. Also, another thing I was picking up on too with the Oracle cards is that you guys could be like Christian and or just very strong believers in Christ. I feel like people are perceiving you as someone who's God-fearing, or you have reverence for God here, okay? But you have someone in your energy, a masculine energy here, even if it's same sex, there's a masculine energy here who is working on manifesting you, but not just like manifesting a relationship with you, because the King of Pentacles is the one who's committed, the one you can count on, the reliable one who takes care of their family, yada, yada, blah. I feel like it's more than that. This is someone who they're accepting your challenge, okay? With the Mount Everest card here. This is someone who's accepting the challenge because they feel like it's worth it. With the ecstasy card, oh, this is somebody who wants to get in they want to be intimate with you. They want to take you out of this runner energy where you are avoidant, you know. You're just focused on the things that you want. You're not really trying to be like emotionally involved with anyone. This is a person who wants to take you out of that energy. They're working on manifesting this. This is someone who wants to sleep with you. Like, they want to get into bed with you, but not only just to have sex with you, or not only to just say, oh, I've been with the collective. But it's like, this is someone who feels like sex with you is going to be really good, but they don't want to just physically connect with you. This is someone who wants your emotions here. They want to connect with you emotionally. They want, when you guys get physical, they want to make love to you. Like, they want to feel bonded and connected to you, right? So they want to build up like some emotional connection between the two of you. But it's challenging for this person because you're always running or being avoidant or disappearing. You pull disappearing acts. That's what I'm getting. You pull disappearing acts. And this person is accepting the challenge. It's like, oh, okay, the collective is a runner. I see. You want to run from me? It's cool. I'm coming after your ass, though. I accept the challenge. You know, other people may be afraid to climb that mountain. Some people fall into their death. But you know what? I know I can do this. This is someone who views your avoidant nature as a challenge, and they want to accept the challenge. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I couldn't say. But they want to accept the challenge. I got this one braid, you guys. Just this one braid. Just won't lay down. But yeah, they want to accept the challenge here. Hold on, water break. Oh, wow. You guys have someone who's really into you. So this is someone who feels like a soul connection to you. They feel very drawn to you. And that's another thing too. Like, when I was preparing for the reading, the songs that were, first of all, the songs that I put in my usual like type of music I like to listen to. But then like the songs that followed up were a bunch of lovey-dovey songs. Now, I don't even listen to these types of songs. And I feel like for some of you guys, those readings I did about someone disconnecting from their ex or something like that, It was a song, I think it was a SZA song called What Do I Do? Or what's that? No, that was something about someone cheating. So this person could have, their ex could have cheated on them. They could have caught them cheating. But there was another song, I forget which song it was, but it talked about, I think it was a SZA song or something like that. But it talked about someone where it was Usher. Usher was Summer Walker. And yeah, where it talks about him saying, are we good? So I feel like this is someone who's actually putting the connection with their ex to rest. For those of you where that message was resonating, a car came out, but I'm just going to sit there for a second because I'm getting like a huge download. But I feel what I was getting is that this person is putting the connection with their ex to rest, like permanently, but they still got love for this person, but they're like no longer in love with them. This is someone who's ready to move forward. And you know, they're sad that it didn't last forever, or you know, that they didn't end up being with this person until the day they died like they thought they would. But you know what, they don't want to leave their ex feeling like they hate them or something like that. It's like this person is like breaking those romantic ties with their ex, but it's kind of like they want to, like the song said, are we good? Are we still good? Like they want to just make sure they still good with their person, like, or not with their person. Okay, maybe with you, because another thing I was getting to is that this individual knows, like, if they want to be with you, they're going to have to be loyal, right? Because with this My Bago card, it talks about like how she had a loyal army of men, and she's a woman, of men who came with her to like protect this village and yada yada blah. So I feel like this is someone, and I told you have attracted a group of people who are like soul family, who feel very protective over you. So I feel like that's this energy of this lover. They feel like they know they have to be loyal to you. This could just be their nature, but how it came through to me is that this person knows that they have to be loyal to you. So it's like they're making it clear to their ex, like, look, I'm moving on with someone else, which is you, collective. And they're making it clear, like, no, it's really over between us, but I want you to know that we are still good. Like, we're not on bad terms. I don't hate you. I'm not trying to use my new person to make you jealous, but I'm really moving forward, you know, and these are the boundaries that are up. You know, you can't call me for this, can't call me for that, only reach out to me for this, that, and the third. And I'm not putting these boundaries up because I'm trying to punish you. I'm doing this because I'm moving on. It's like this person is accepting that them and their ex, they are not getting back together. And that's just that. This person has decided that they're ready to move forward in love. I feel like this is someone who could have been very stagnant in love for a while, you know what I mean? And now they're deciding to move forward here with you, collective. But they want to make sure that their ex because they don't want trouble with their ex. Like, they don't want their ex interfere, because this could be someone, this doesn't have to be for all of you, right? But for some of you, this person could have children with this ex, and they don't want this ex causing trouble for you in the new relationship. For others of you where this individual has no children, this person is very close to their ex's family. You know, they've built family ties. These are people they still want to stay connected to. Like, if their ex had brothers or uncles or cousins that they got real cool with, they're still cool with these people, you know? So it's like, they're not going to stop being cool with their ex's cousin because they're not with their ex anymore. So they just want to make sure everything is good because they have family ties in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Damn. So your reading kind of just got taken over by this person real quick. Page of Cups, you guys. Or I'm sorry, Knight of Cups. It's the Knight of Cups with the Three of Wands. So this person, they may not have reached out to you yet, but I feel like this person will be reaching out to you soon that I'm talking about. This masculine energy, they want to make you some sort of offer. And it looks like this person is very confident about it too. They're very confident about it. And they know that you are avoidant. They know you're a runner. They know that you run from love. You run from intimacy. This person wants to be intimate with you, but this is not a person. This is not a masculine energy who perceives sex as intimacy. They perceive intimacy as intimacy, like emotional closeness. Allow me in your life, you know. I want to know what it is you're going through. What are you feeling? What are your day-to-day challenges? Because you are someone who's really busy. You always got a lot of things to do. This is someone who may, you know, want you to like vent to them about what you're going through. They want to be your friend before they have sex with you. And if you're emotionally avoidant, because I did do a reading like that last week, I think it was, where the collective was healing like sex wounds, and you could have been a person who really liked you really gravitated towards like situationships and things like that. Yeah, this person doesn't want to do that. They don't want to do that, you know. Yeah, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. They do want to put you to bed though. But at the right time. You know what I mean? They want to build up pressure, and not even just sexual tension, even though I feel like there could be like tension here between the two of you sexually. But this is someone who really wants to build that emotional bond. But I also feel like this is someone who could be very busy themselves. They could be like very busy. They could be exhausted a tad bit. You know what I mean? Eight of Cups. Maybe you walked away from this person. Like I said, you're a runner. So you could be a person who's in and out with them. You know, sometimes you're available, sometimes you're not. Like, you know, you're very consistent in your own life. You show up in your own life. You show up for yourself consistently. But for this person, you know, you could be here today. In the next couple weeks, they may not hear from you. They don't know. They don't know. That's really how it's coming through. They don't know when you might walk away. You know, Eight of Cups. Yeah. But they're coming like this person is focused on you. They just take it as a challenge. With the Judgment card here at the bottom of the deck, they take your behavior as a challenge because they view you as someone who's very loving. That's how they perceive you. You're very loving. You're a kind person. You're patient. You have a pleasant disposition. But you like to be avoidant or play hard to get. They like that, though, in a way. I don't know. They're accepting the challenge is what I'm getting, right? So we have the World card in reverse just came out. Yeah, so for some of you guys, this is someone that you walked away from. We got the Two of Cups here. I feel like how you're being perceived is you're a person who, like, you're quick to like end friendships. You're quick to end relationships with people and just walk away. Yeah, Six of Cups. Whoever these new people are that are around you, that's how they perceive you. You're quick to drop someone. You'll drop someone quick. You know what I mean? Lovers are viewing you this way, and like people who are like friends, just friends, friendly people are viewing you like this. Like you're quick to turn your back on somebody. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but I feel like this is just how people are perceiving you, you know? But you've gone through something tough, right? And this is where this asshole energy is coming from. It's this protectiveness that you have for yourself. You guard yourself. You protect yourself because of lessons that you've learned in your past where you've been burned, right? So it really affects how you deal with people. But the people who are your soul family, they get it. Especially this particular lover here. They view it as a challenge. They like it. They're going to come in. They're going to conquer you because they feel like it's worth it. They want to experience you. They want to be in your energy. I feel like this person is very attracted to you sexually. All right. But they're not going to have sex with you right away. They're not going to do that because they know that you are avoidant, and they know that they'll do that and then you'll run off. That's what I'm getting. That's crazy. So you have the World card in reverse, yeah, with the Two of Cups. You have the Punishment at the bottom of the deck, which is the Hanged Man. People don't like when you turn your back on them, or people don't like when you stop messing with them. They don't like that. You know what I mean? They don't like that. They don't like that at all. They feel like you're punishing them. you make them feel like they did something wrong. Like you're reprimanding them, and you make people want to fix it. 9 of Wands. People be feeling hurt and wounded by you. I feel like also people are this is why people are perceiving you as someone who's been through something hard in your life. Like if you haven't shared personal details of your past experiences with these new people that are around you, it's the way you're moving. It's the way you operate that's letting these people know that you've been through something really bad. All right, you've been through something tough here. All right, with the 9 of Wands. And hurt people hurt people. That's how they're perceiving you, collective. And I don't necessarily mean it like you're toxic, because I don't think you're toxic. And I don't feel, the energy doesn't feel like these people are perceiving you as toxic either. But they are perceiving you as someone who moves this way because you've been done wrong in the past. You've been done wrong by lovers. You've been done wrong by friends. And this is why you move this way. You have the Moon card here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so people are also perceiving you. First of all, people view you as someone who's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But right underneath the Moon is the 8 of Swords. And if you're a man here, people view you as very handsome. You got a face card here. Like you look good. You look good. But I also feel like there's something here about like emotions. Like at night. There's this person, okay? This person who's taking it as a challenge to conquer you, okay? Because you're Mount Everest. This is someone whose emotions for you really, they think about you a lot at night, right? A lot. With this 8 of Swords here. This person, you're a runner. I'm telling you. Look at this card. This feminine is running. Literally running from this masculine. Okay? And this person is going to chase you. Literally chase you. And I don't feel like you're doing it on purpose. And the energy feels like whoever this masculine is does not feel like you're running from them to get them to chase you on purpose. They don't feel that way. They feel like you're moving this way. Damn, this person is very intuitive. They feel like you're moving this way because of what you've been through in your past. You've been through something tough. You've been through something tough. So this is someone they're going to chase you and they're going to catch your ass and they're going to love you. And this person has a very intense, obsessive nature about them. They have Scorpio aspected in their chart, maybe like a Scorpio moon. But Scorpio energy could be very significant here. Also, like Cancer and Pisces could be very significant as well. This is someone who's very loyal and they're a fighter. This person will protect you. They don't have a problem with doing that. But this person has a lot of emotions for you, but it's hidden. They haven't shared with you how much they feel for you. There's something significant that's going to happen in your connection between the two of you during the winter months. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. It's going to be some sort of significant change for you guys during the winter months. For others of you, there's going to also be some sort of significant change again within your connection, but during Cancer season, obviously, of next year. So whenever you're watching this, these are the seasons. There's going to be a huge shift in your connection with this person during the winter months. Excuse me. And then there's going to be a second huge shift during the summer months, during Cancer season, or just the summer months. But Cancer could be very significant here as well. Wow. Okay, tell us more. I'm getting ready to wrap up your reading, you guys. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, this is someone who's taking you as a challenge. 3 of Wands, Page of Cups. This person wants to tell you how they feel in the future. I feel like this person is planning on coming towards you to tell you how they feel. Obviously, they aren't like making this known to you. But this is what they're planning. All right. You keep trying to run from you. This person has made it up, and you keep trying to run from them, or put it where it goes. And this person has made it up in their mind that they're not going to let you get away. Ten of Wands. I feel like this person, whoever this masculine is, that is really what I'm getting. This is crazy. You have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups peeking through. Whoever this masculine is, you guys, this person is not going to take no for an answer. Oh, I see the Ten of Pentacles here. This person definitely wants a long term with you. They know it. Right now, what they're doing, because I feel like you could be ignoring this person, or you could have walked away from this person. And you could have done this to this person multiple times, you know. But I feel like whoever this person is, before they come towards you, they're squaring everything away with their ex. Making sure them and their ex has a good connection because of the family that they share, whether they have children or not. Like I told you, their families are close to one another. Hold on, water break. But yeah, they're making sure everything is squared away with their ex. They want to make sure that their ex is good, that them and their ex are on good terms. They don't want to be on bad terms with their ex. And they're doing this because now this person wants to take literally all of their energy and focus it on you. Like, I know in this card, this man is jacking this woman up. But really how it's coming across to me is what this masculine wants to do is to get you together. I don't know, this person, they about to check you. Remember back in the day on Housewives of Atlanta, I felt Sheree was like, who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me? This person gonna check you. This person gonna check you. Because maybe you feel like that. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to her. I don't know. But this person gonna do it. Whatever it is that you think, I don't know, because you feel like your power is walking away. Like, that's what I'm getting. That's what you feel like you really pull a Trump card when you walk away from somebody. Period. That's it. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, that's your sauce. Like, that's your superpower. Like, that's your thing. You walked away. So now that's it. It's over. You took your power back type vibe. And this person is like, yeah, right now. Like, this person's like, nah. I ain't going for that shit. This person not about to let you do that. I feel like this person, what I'm getting is this person said they're not going to let you play games with them. They feel like this is what you do to people. Like, that's what I'm getting off this Seven of Swords card. They feel like you get people hooked on you and then you turn your back on them and you walk away. And no one ever comes for you. No one ever comes after you. They just let you walk away. But this person said, not today. This person said, not me. I'm not going to let you walk away, collective. Damn, that's really what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups. This person don't care about anybody else. This person focused on you, right? If you really think you did your big one by walking away and cutting their ass off, they said, you don't know me. With the devil. You don't know them, collective. Like... That's what I want to say. This person's like, you don't know me. I will follow your ass. I feel like this is someone who's going to match your energy. Five of Wands. They're not going to make it easy for your ass to walk away. This is supposed to be how people are perceiving you, and this person's energy just completely took over. I just would like to say. Their energy has completely taken over the freaking reading. We're just supposed to be talking about how people are perceiving you. But this person said, not today. We're going to talk about this today. I'm going to let it happen because it seemed like this person has like good intentions, you guys. I feel like they're going to come across very forceful and intense, but I don't think they mean you any harm. I know they don't. Like, I don't feel it in the energy. I feel like you're running from someone specifically because you're emotionally avoidant. That's what I'm getting, especially if you're feminine. You are emotionally avoidant and you have a masculine. Ooh, they got your number. They got your number, meaning they know this about you. They clocked your tea. You know what I'm saying? They see how you cut. And they like, oh, I'm not like the other people you did this to. I'm not like the other people you got hooked on you and walked away from. I'ma actually come after your ass. Now what? Like that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. This person said, yeah, I'm gonna call your bluff. You wanna walk away? Yeah, we're gonna see if you really wanna walk away. Page of Wands. This person on a mission. I don't know why that's coming through. Let her cook. Big glow come through frying shit. Let her cook. I don't know. This person like, get the hell up out my way. Yeah, this is somebody who very focused on you. Like, they're not going to let anything stop them. This person could have a bit of a temper on them now. You know, but I don't feel like they're coming at you like that. But they are coming at you in some very passionate energy. Because they want a family with you here. 10 of Cups. I feel like they want a family with you, whoever this person is. They want long term with you, for real, for real. They see happiness with you. They see forever with you. They see family with you. However that is, whether it's blending of a family, having your own family, you know, building your own family unit, having children together. This is what this person, they could want children. With the page here, Page of Wands is here. A fire sign child here. You may end up having one. Maybe in the winter months or during Cancer season, maybe you end up getting pregnant. Maybe you guys end up having a baby or something like that. Maybe that's the significance of those seasons. Or I don't know, child. But you got somebody here who does have a very obsessive nature. I mentioned that before, and the devil is here. And I feel like this person is very focused on you. Right now, maybe you are not seeing this because they're tying up some loose ends from their past. They're trying to make sure everything with their ex is okay because they don't want any bad blood between the two of them. But now that they're tightening this situation up, they want to be free to pursue you. When they start pursuing you, they don't want to have to take a break from pursuing you, so they got to deal with their ex because they went to hang out with their cousin and then their ex was there on bullshit. Like that, or, you know, they're dealing with you, but then the ex come pick up the kids and want to start shit. Like, they don't want this. They don't want to pursue you and then have to stop because they got to put this person in check. They're just fixing the situation before they even get started. And it's like, as soon as they get that buttoned up nice, which I feel like will be soon, that's what I'm feeling like, that's what I'm getting, this person coming, they're coming for you, collective. This is somebody coming for you. And with this 10 of Wands here, they're going to challenge you. They're going to challenge you. This is someone who will call you out on your bullshit. They're going to be like, collective, I know why you walking away. You don't want nobody to get close to you. You scared of being hurt. This person gonna call your ass out. That's what they gonna do. They're gonna be like, I know you want love. Nobody ever really loved you, but I'ma love you. That's what this person gonna do, honey. Damn. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna just end it right there. Let me pull some advice for those of you who would like it. Shit, I don't really think you need no advice. I don't know, child. They said they gonna chase you. You keep running. They not gonna let you. They not gonna let you get away here. All right, Holy Spirit advice for the collective. All right, so we have the number 1, love begins, which is the Ace of Cups. We have the number 4, authority, which is the Emperor. All right, advice for the collective. We have the number 7, stand your ground in reverse. One more card, advice for the collective. Oh, I got 2 more. We have the number 9, material harvest at the bottom of the deck, which is the 9 of Pentacles. And then the 2 cards that came out is the number 6, harmony, and the number 2, sacral chakra. All right, but the number 6, harmony, that's the lovers. All right, so Gemini could be significant because when I was naming off zodiacs earlier, I did get air energy, but I kind of ignored it because it was very faint. But since this is coming out, like Gemini could be significant. But I feel like with the cards out here, your advice from Spirit is if you guys know that you really have emotions for this person, but you're trying to deny it, trying to suppress it, trying to press it. So you know how people talk about twin flames? I don't believe in twin flames in the traditional sense that most people talk about it, but in the sense that I'm about to speak on it right now, I do believe in this. I feel like this person could be considered a twin flame in the sense where they challenge you to grow. You came out as a teacher with the knowledge card here because of your experience in life, the things that you've been through, the things that you know. You're used to being right most of the time, I feel like, especially when it comes to life experiences, maybe those with love. But I feel like this person could be your twin flame in the sense where they're coming in to challenge you to grow. Okay, because you are being emotionally avoidant here, and this could be something that you're not fully aware of. You can know this about yourself, but I don't think this is not something you're still working on this part of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like. This person is really going to help you, push you to heal that, right? Because they are going to challenge you. And it's not like challenge you, like be toxic and have arguments, but they're not going to let you ever walk away from them. This person doesn't mind being the authority. But the number 4, they don't mind being assertive, right? They don't mind being the aggressor, and not in a negative way. Like, this is a person who is not going to allow you to just walk away from them, run away from your connection, run away from the relationship because it got hard. Now you're going to go run. Now you're going to go, now maybe we're just not meant to be together. Like, this person's going to be like, bullshit, just sit down and let's talk. Like, I feel like this is that type of person. And your advice from Spirit is that this person has come to help you grow. I feel like Spirit has sent a teacher for the teacher. The teacher got a teacher. That's what I feel like. And with the sacral chakra, I feel like this is a love that you can trust. It's something that you could be, you're going to be very confident and sure about this person when it's all said and done. And I also feel like the biggest advice from Spirit is these 2 cards right here. All right. Spirit's advice is do not block it. Just receive. Just receive. Like, don't resist this person too much here. Because I know you're going to resist here because you're a runner and you're avoidant emotionally. And this person wants you intimately, but not like sexually. They do that. They want that too. But that's really not what I'm getting. This person's not really focused on that or like that. They want you intimately, for real. Like, they want your emotions. They want your heart. They want your heart. They want to connect to you in that way. And I feel like the advice from Spirit is to be open to that. Allow someone in. I feel like you're someone who could be extremely guarded. And people see this about you. But you have friends and a lover coming in who will protect you because they see what you've been through, like that you've been traumatized. And I feel like there's going to be like a thread where they relate to you. They understand it. And it's like they're going to have empathy for you, these people. They're really going to protect you here. I feel like you have friends coming in on this type time, and I feel like you got a lover here. They're going to fight for your love. They're going to fight for it, and they're not going to allow you to run. And Spirit's biggest advice is just to open up and allow someone in. It's going to be hard because I feel like you may be someone who's never really done that. Even if you've been in situations where people perceive that you were doing that, you weren't really doing that for real. You were not, you know? So I feel like the advice is to be open. When this person comes, don't fight so hard. Because they gonna, like, this is the type of person who will wrestle you to the ground. Not physically, but, you know, they would wrestle you to the ground. Like, they're gonna be like, you gonna run? Like, this person gonna figure it out. They're gonna make it work. And I feel like this is someone who's going to give you their all. They're gonna give you everything they got. They're not going to stop till they get you. Because with this ecstasy card here, they feel like it's worth it. They feel like it's worth it. That concludes your reading, collective. That was beautiful. Oh, that was so... It makes me teary-eyed. I like when I to get energy like that. You know, there's probably going to be somebody in the comments like, this is never going to happen. It's a Delulu read. But that is really what I'm getting, though, you guys. You got someone here who's really, they focused on you, honey. You know, they're not going to let you ruin the connection, because this person feels a soulmate connection to you. Like they feel a very strong tie or connection to you, and you're constantly pulling away, and you're constantly trying to get away from them, and they're about to really focus all of their energy on you, so you can stop doing that. They tired of you doing that shit. Really, basically. They fed up with your antics. You know what I mean? All right, you guys. That concludes your reading. If the messages resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you like my vibe, if you like the way I read energy, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, if you guys are interested in a personal reading or any type of guidance or advice, my information is in the description box. But collective, I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.